Up in the sky! It's a bird! No! It's a plane! No! Superman? No! Rocket Ranger! Alright, I'm not gonna stop and read most of this text, so if you really want to see the storyline of the game, go ahead and pause it while I go through the review. So I said after several screens have already passed. Anyway, this is Rocket Ranger, another one of my guilty pleasures from my childhood. This is a quasi-strategy game. Right now I'm moving agents around, basically. So you can use agents to gain information about where to go and what to do. But what the hell are you doing, you ask? Well, let me explain. Alright, so there's this alien general named Crag. He has this army of Lunarians taking over the world. So, I am the Rocket Ranger, sanctioned by the US government, handed 5 of the best secret agents to try to find 5 pieces of a rocket ship that I can steal and assemble to blast off to his secret base on the moon. And, defeat him there. I have limited amounts of fuel, so I have to be careful to conserve the fuel that I have until I find the fuel depots. At that point, I'm going to want to get these agents to not just infiltrate for information, but start a resistance so that they can start shipping fuel back to my base. But in the meantime, I can steal that fuel by visiting those bases and keep myself full. Here's the fuel. You start with 100 in storage and 60 in a rocket pack. That barely gets shit done. So the first priority is to find fuel. There's a Zeppelin right there. There's a damsel in distress being kidnapped, but more on that later. That Zeppelin will be in the air for months. Right now I need to find the fuel depot. Rocket Lab. That's a start. That's 1 out of 5. There's usually a fuel depot in South America somewhere, and usually in or near Africa, further to the east. I've seen them as far as the northwest of Africa as well, but hence my first visit was a ticket to nowhere, which is essentially a missed turn. But you have so much in-game time. You get mini games like this. So basically, for 1 part strategy game, it's 1 part mini game collection as well. It doesn't look very action-packed, but like I said, they're mini games for the time. They're not all that unfun. So yeah, if I could find this fuel depot, I'd be much happier. Oh, another rocket lab. Well, fancy that. This early in the game, and I've got 2 out of the 5 pieces. I'm still going to need 200 fuel. Since you start with 160, that means you definitely have to find the fuel depots and get a system or something set up. The various mini games get a little harder as time goes by, and the fuel depots have their own mini games, as well as there are air bases where I can try to slow down the progression of the Lunarian army. I have time here to make a quick mention. In the original computer game, this was a World War II based game, kind of like the Rocketeer was based in World War II, right? And the technology you had was a stolen German rocket pack, and you were trying to fight Hitler and the Nazis. Hence why Lunaria, or whatever it is in Germany in this game, because Nintendo and their old sanctions against religion, violence. They also didn't want to deal with the Nazis in their games either. Family friendly and everything. They're worried about offending people. So the Kemco Saker, whoever, I think that's who made this. Damn, another ticket to nowhere. Anyway, yeah, damn. Where is that fuel depot? Alright, so yeah, they made it, they made the, damn! They had the wisdom to, shit, is it not in Africa? It's either in Egypt or it's in, I guess it might be in Saudi Arabia. And now the Zeppelin has finished the trip to Germany, I'll call it, or Lutonia, my bad, not Lunaria. Well, at least least I found an air base, but still no friggin' fuel depot. That's cool, I can kind of slow things down so that they don't advance as quickly. Every turn or so they take over a country or two. I guess it depends on how many air bases are left. I've been playing this for decades and still never figured out how the air base is factored in. I just know that they slow down the progress of world conquest. And of course the US is the last country that gets conquered, and if the US gets taken over, it's game over. If you waste too much time in the war room, it's also game over. Damn! Okay, so the thing is not in Africa. And my agents have already found some air bases, and bingo! This is what I was looking for. So I can get fuel by dealing with this minigame. That's not the greatest graphic reflection, but it's supposed to be you kind of swooping low over an army of tanks, taking them out with like bombs or whatever. So as soon as I clear here, I'll be able to get a fresh tank of fuel, and I'll wind up making a lot of visits here so I can keep myself filled up. It's a long trip back to the States, and once I have the doctor and his daughter in Lutonia, I think I'll stop there anyway. But it'll automatically take me back to the States, and I don't want to be out of fuel. Strategically, I think that's when I will set up to have my agents start infiltrating this base, so I can start getting a steady supply of fuel going back to me. And then maybe sweep out, find the other base in South America, find the other rocket parts. Yeah. Yeah, why not, since I'm here? I don't want to have to fly all the way back over here, because that'll waste a lot of fuel. I don't know. Shit, I'm gonna do it. Alright, so. Yeah, anyway. This is the minigame for... There's a similar minigame. A lot of the minigames are pretty much the same thing. It's you flying around or whatever, shooting off into the distance. It's not bad. Not exactly the most realistic or the most interesting, but you know, they're fun, they're basic, they're simple mini-games. I'm not necessarily going to say easy, because they do go up in difficulty as time goes by. You gotta shoot down several of those planes. I think the number was 10. But, and that clears the air base. So, I'm gonna try this one now. See if I can slow their progress down to a crawl. So yeah, other things that'll speed up the clock is if I let the doctor and his daughter get, you know, like kidnapped permanently or whatever, get taken to the moon, then that speeds, oh shit. Most of the mini games, if you get hit 3 times, the game is over. With the fighting one, of course, you know, both you and your opponent have energy bars. So, you have a given amount of time, or whatever. You beat him up before he beats you up, and it's not a very even match. Damn, keep missing him. If I keep missing him, I won't be able to clear the airbase. Damn! Oh, jeez. I got a few. So, you can kind of tell by the... Shit. Well, anyway, so I messed that up. So you can kind of tell by the graphics how those look like biplanes, you know, or like World War II aircraft. Let's make one more pass for fuel before I get shot back to the States. So it's pretty obvious this is these soldiers are supposed to be German and stuff like that, even though the game says it starts taking place in 1990, which was present day for when the game was created. Yeah, it's bullshit. But you know, whatever. It was a way to get them to translate what was actually a pretty good PC game or computer game or whatever to the Nintendo Entertainment System. And I lost a lot of hours to this game. I really loved it. Every time you start playing, the map kind of it randomizes where things are, so it's not like I can just memorize exactly where the fuel depots are and beeline towards them and grab the rockets. No, it gives you something to do every time, hence messing around in the war room with agents, which I'll do some of later. Alright, more fuel. Yes. Alright, I better go get the doctor and his daughter. Yeah, and it's breaking into Lutonia is another past their air base. But there's going to be more to it than that. If I remember right, there's a fight with a guard. Come on, here we go. Excellent, there we go. And of course I get captured, and I get my moment with the villain. I wish there was a graphic for that, because that's always a classic scene. When the hero gets captured by the villain, has his first face-to-face with him. But then you get your escape opportunity, and all you gotta do is bash the crap out of one guard. So, I mean, the fighting here is pretty simple. I think the whole game just uses the A button, doesn't even use the B button, if I remember right. You shoot with one button, and you punch with one button, you guard with the same button, which seems it would have been a good time to assign, say, the other button to the control pad. If you just hold the button, you go into a guard pose where you don't take damage, but I've always found that the best offense in these fights is your best defense is a good offense. Because neither one of you can hit the other one if you're in the middle of a strike animation. So if you're always like in the middle of a strike animation, trying to get into the timing of when you predict that they drop their guard, then you're going to win the fights before they do. It's not that hard. It takes a little bit of time and patience to get the feel of the combats. It can be frustrating at first because he blocks like crazy and just always seems to smack you around like a redheaded stepchild. Alright, I have now rescued the peeps and gone back to the States. It's a free ride, saves fuel, so get the reports from my agents and move them around. Then I can get them back to work. Got a message on my phone. Sorry, baby, I have a world to save. Gonna have to chat later. So let's transfer the agents around, and I'm gonna get him infiltrating and get him in high risk resistance, so I can start getting fuel out of that depot. And high resistance making it go faster. Since I've already cleared the place, it shouldn't be too hard for him to do. Cleared it more than once, actually. It's still possible I could get him killed if I screw it up. Yeah, we'll drop one in Russia. And he found another rocket base, which is good. Put him in Scandinavia, so I can hopefully save a trip there, and England, because they're the furthest I can really get right now that I don't already know whether or not something is there. Now, if you're in a jam, like you're low on fuel or something, or need to kill time or get reports from your agents, you can just sit in the war room. You hit the select button, and it'll count off a month. I have no idea why I just did that. No. Anyways, it'll count off a month at a time, but you gotta be careful. If you waste too much time in the war room doing that, I think it's like an entire year, I don't remember, 12 times or whatever, then you'll actually get arrested for wasting government time and lose the game. Because, of course, the Nazis will conquer the United States and the game will end. Because the Rocket Ranger wasn't there to save them. Oh, excellent. And that's the other fuel depot. So I can go back, raid this, go back home, and start getting tons of fuel shipped to me that'll solve the game's biggest problem, which is your fuel limits. This is similar to the... Ow! Son of a bitch! Shake it off. Another one of those shooting mini games, just with a different perspective. And a slightly different effect on the blaster. There we go. What? Ah, crap. I got that one. Damn it! And you gotta be dead on when you're shooting these things too. This game don't take no shit. You can't be close to on. See, that last shot looked like it was dead on, but it wasn't. Yeah, close ain't cutting it. You gotta be right in like pixel perfect with your shot. And there's a few other mini games like that too, I think. Yeah, they're both out on the moon. Of course, there's... they sent the Zeppelin back out. I'll grab this rocket part and go after it later. And then I'll at least get to show you one of the most iconic scenes in the game, which is the fight with the Zeppelin, for as unexciting as it starts. I'm killing Nazis. It's not a Nazi, it's a Lunarian. Fucking Nazis, and I'm killing them. You know, not like the Atari 2600 instruction manual for what Indiana Jones and the Last or Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, which I believe trademarked the word Nazis. The Nazis, TM, appearing in the manual. Yes, thank you, Lord George Lucas. I don't really think the Nazis are exactly trademarkable, but whatever the hell you say, man. Alright, so now I have to shoot down. I've just got to shoot down a couple rounds from the cannons. I can't reach the Zeppelin yet, I'm too far away. So this is supposed to be the scene of I'm trying to dodge the incoming fire to get in. But the way the game scores it is if I want to actually get to that Zeppelin, I have to shoot a few of the bullets coming through the air at me. And yes, I can get hurt doing this. Ah! I don't know if I've got enough. I don't remember how many of them you gotta hit. I hope it's like 3 now, because I haven't... usually... Okay, excellent. So now, if I hit the balloon itself, I am screwed. I have to hit that tiny little gondola underneath it. Oh shit, that almost didn't. Oh god! There we go. I hit it. Excellent. That is kind of tough, getting a good enough precise aim there. Kind of tough, I say, because it's still not all that hard. Alright, so I've saved them again, brought them back to the States. Now I've got work to do. Awesome. So that means that the resistance is finished and they're going to start sneaking fuel back to the States. Very excellent. Now that's my fuel depot. I can still visit it and raid it for fuel if I need to in a pinch. And here's the funny part. I'll still have to fight the resistance forces there. It's weird, but that's how it works. So I got a bunch of agents not finding squat. Let me rephrase that. I've got one agent that's dead. I'll see if I can try again with this dude. Yep, nothing in France. So we'll pull the dude out of France and plunk his ass in Spain, see if he finds anything useful there. I'm still not finding the remaining rocket parts, though, and I need to. Okay, yeah, and I can get an agent in here so I can get fuel out of there. Resistance at high risk, so I can get fuel pronto. Alright. Yep, I'm already starting to get a decent amount of fuel off of it, so good to go. Might as well preload the rocket ship a little, shits and grins, since I'm here. You gotta have 200 units of fuel in the rocket ship or else you can't make it to the moon. Ermagerd. I got a rocket to the moon. I don't know if I have enough fuel to be able to search all of Europe for the. I mean, I can make it to the fuel depot if I want to, but if you ever get stuck away from the States and have no fuel, but there is fuel there, you can always send an SOS. It takes you like 3 months to get. Nice! Rocket Lab right under my nose in Canada. Cool, I'm almost done. Yeah, so anyway. You can shoot an SOS back. They'll pick you up or whatever. They'll bail you out, but it takes like 2 or 3 months. I think it's 3 months off your game clock, and it is not something you can afford to do very often, especially if you find a whole bunch of tickets to nowhere, because those take months off your time as well. Come on, damn you, take a hit. In the face, in the gut. Oh, missed. There we go. He's down. Damn, Debo, you got knocked the fuck out! Rocket parts. Rocket punch. Where the fuck did that come from? Alright, fuck this. Oh, God, I don't know. I could stop on the way, but I don't know. Nah, let's get straight into it. Screw it. Alright, so back to the night approach. And this does get a little bit harder, but I'm just kind of good at this minigame. I mean, really, there isn't much to it, you know? Shoot to target, shoot to target. And at least with these ones, I like with the planes where there's no traveling bullets, so you don't quite know where you need to not be when they shoot you. These guys have bursts that go up in the air, so you know where to avoid. Is it clear yet? Nope. Got a few left. Almost got him. Almost there. Stay on target. Stay on target. Is that it? No. Jeez. I was just busy work at this point. I'm a fired lasers! Alright, we're clear. Excellent. Desert base. Yet again. Because I steal fuel. Now, where the hell am I going to go next? Screw that airbase. Screw that airbase if I can get the rocket parts fast enough. If I can get the rocket parts fast enough. Good lord, he's starting to cover the world. I am almost out of steam here. Oh, jeez. He's taking them away now. And where am I gonna go? Where have I've checked everything in Africa. There was an air base down in Saudi Arabia. So let's get some more fuel. Because once I do find that last rocket part, then I'm gonna need tons and tons of fuel. And I don't want to run out yet. Sorry, this is a bit boring watching me play the same minigame over and over again, but it is probably the single best and easiest way to keep stocked on fuel. And here I am doing it in an isolated part of the world, really, you know, compared to over in the States, my home base. So, yeah, for multiple reasons, it just makes a hell of a lot of sense to spend a lot of visits to the night approach. Once you know where it is, anyway. So yeah, your first priorities are finding those two bases, then getting rocket parts. Along the way, if you find and take down the impossible mission air bases, well, good, that buys you more time. If you screw up like I am finding stuff, rocket bases and whatever, the rocket parts. Now I'm running out of time because not only are they taking the world over at an incredible rate, but the doctor and his daughter have been basically blasted off now. They're gone for good. Until the end of the game, of course, when I try to go rescue them. Shit. Only a few territories in Africa. They've still got to get Brazil. Shit. Why did I think something was there? I knew better. It was an air base there. I haven't checked Yugoslavia and I haven't checked Italy. Russia was empty. Okay. I am in deep, deep poodoo. Time is wasting. Checking Italy. Yep. Excellent. And this is the last rocket lab. Awesome. So I gotta just grab this, head back to the States, and get the hell out of here. And hopefully there's a world left when I get back to the States. Jeez. I'm letting Hitler... Craig! Hitler, Craig! Whatever. The lunary Nazians are damn near covered the entire planet. So, these so-called aliens that look exactly like humans in Nazi uniforms. Nintendo, I know what the hell they are. Nice try though, A for effort. This is a Nazi and he is getting a knuckle sandwich. From a pulp superhero. Knuckle sandwich time. Nighty night. Good news, bad news. Yes, I finished the rockets, but now Craig has has finally taken our the doctor and his daughter to the moon. So the game is officially saying, look, you need to be friggin' done. Not enough fuel. I could probably make it back to the States, but I don't know if I'll have enough fuel to fill the rocket yet from those infiltrations, or from those fuel depots. Alright, one more stop in the night approach. Yeah, then we'll go back home. Hopefully the game will give me that much time. I probably should have taken some of the air bases out because I think I'm almost doomed here. I don't remember seeing anything that wasn't taken. Oh shit! And that's why we can't have nice things, kids. What the hell? It glitched out. It killed me off 3 times down there. You're kidding me, I gotta try again. Because now I definitely don't have the fuel to go anywhere. This sucks. I hope I didn't just blow the game on this. This sucks donkey balls, man. I got shot down on a glitch. Are you serious? I've never seen it do that before. I mean, you know, I've been playing Rocket Ranger since 1990 and I've never seen it do that before. So I guess it's the first time for everything. Even in the world of Rocket Ranger! Stop that. Oh boy. Are we clear yet? Yes. Alright, I have no more time to waste. I need to go the hell home. Or, well, Canada's still free. So, should I? Yeah. One more visit to the heart of the jungle. Again, let's make double, triple, quadruple sure I have enough fuel and I'm not wasting time once I get back to the States to assemble this rocket and get the Frell out of Dodge. Yeah, now they're opening 2 at a time, notice. Higher difficulty settings for this base has them shooting faster. So this minigame starts getting absolutely crazy. The night approach one is easy by comparison. Damn it, I missed. There we go. You and your precise aiming requirements. Will you shut up and die? Excellent. One left. This should be easy now. There we go. I am done. Fill my pack one more time and get the hell on. Because that means now the Lunarians take Canada and the States will be next. So I am getting out of here with no time to... 300 and some odd. Holy shit. I guess I didn't have to be worried, because God knows they shit me enough. And I don't even need fuel in my rocket pack, I'm just doing this for grins. Because once you get to the moon, there ain't nowhere to rocket off to. And that is my fancy schmancy Buck Rogers Flash Gordon rocket thing. Straight out of the 1940s, straight out of World War II pulp science fiction. But these aren't Nazis. These are Lunarians. Or Plutonians. Whatever the fuck they are, I'm on the moon. And now I have to fight psycho bondage bitches. You! Psycho bondage bitches, you! Not kidding. Chicks in leather boots. I mean, they so look like Nazis. I guess, you know, these are supposed to be like Nazi chicks or something. Slave women. Oh! Ain't that so 50s, 40s sci-fi. Slave women from the moon. And they're shooting at me. And again, you have to be precise. You gotta hit them right on the head. Oh, damn, I keep missing them. I can't afford to lose at this point, because then the whole game is botched. Damn you, psycho... Ow! Ow, you psycho bitch! Stupid ass alien fembots. Oh, right in the giner. Yeah. Fembot alien bitches. Bam! Right in the face. Like that shit, don't you, bitch? Ah, yeah. Spread my shit right up in your face. Bam! Alright, that should be it. And thus the end, right? Congratulations. Oh, wrong game. You have won. You pause for a moment, curious how much the aliens look like humans, especially their eyes. Could have been a disguise. No matter. You've seen the last of the Plutonians, haven't you? Dun-dun-dun! Damn! And that's Crag. Or Clag, or whatever the hell his name is. That's the final boss. That is... And it's that easy. Just shoot his eyes out. He doesn't even shoot you with anything. It's just kind of a last hurrah to give you a sending off, I guess. Give you a big fight. So now... The end. The big, catastrophic, awesome ending of Rocket Ranger that I've seen a zillion times. After this, you get to watch him make out with the girl he just rescued. With some great 8-bit side boob. Perverts. You watching him tonguing his chick. 8-bit perverts. Of course, the hero's got to get the girl in the end, and that's Rocket Ranger for you, man. Nothing really overly spectacular, but it covers a wide variety, and I've always liked it. Just, you know, now it has nothing to do with this. I've had better things to whack off to when I was a kid. Anyway, so this is Rocket Ranger, a decent game with a lot of variety to it. Came out by, Kemco Seiko, whatever. Highly recommended as a collector. It's been a favorite of mine ever since, that first Christmas or birthday that my dad gave it to me. And I am the Retromatic Gamer, folks. Thank you very much for watching.